Hello everyone, this is Xander Turon, and I'm here with a little bit of paintball action, because yeah, this past Sunday, the 13th, Mother's Day, I was out at a Young Guns Paintball playing their Fury scenario game. So obviously, as the name implies, it's based off of Fury, the movie, starring Brad Pitt, and Shia LaBeouf, and Logan Lerman, and Michael Pena, and John Bernthal, and Tiger 131. Anyway, I'll stop rambling here. Yeah, I had fun. There's some stuff I'll get onto in the second half of the video, or second video. Obviously, as you can tell from the audio, that I had my action camera on my waterproof case, and so obviously that really distorted the audio quality. And I figured, it's whatever. I don't want my camera getting shot. It's not that expensive. I don't want to break it either, because it's my only one. So I just had it mounted on my mask on my visor. So of course I looked like a damn Teletubby wearing it. Anyway,
well, let's be cautious then.
I was pointing out that basically on the other side of that building there's guys. Two teams. There's Allies versus Germans. Attack and defend. Basically the idea is that the Allies have, I think it was 10 tanks. Yeah, I think that's what it was, and Germans had to destroy them. The Allies had to not let them get destroyed, stuff like that. Eyes on the pink team. Peak team for the first half is the Allies. Other team is blue. They start off as the Germans. Yeah. I'll probably keep the...
Looks like they're shooting come from over there, but...
I'll try to keep the talking to a minimum, just to...
Looks like they're not over the hill yet.
Keep the talking to a minimum so I'm not distracting you guys from the thing. Sorry, hard enough to hear it as it is, so I'll stop talking for now. I'll just interject whenever I think I should point something out. Stuff like, I'm just not very good at paintball. Stuff like that. But yeah, I'll stop talking now.
Oh, he's down. Sorry?
So yeah, I'll just quickly add in that large green thing with the white square you see in front. That's one of the tanks. It's a pretty simple thing. In order to knock out a tank, you either have to paint roughly 90% of the square on both sides, or you have to hit it twice with a paint or smoke grenade, or get a paint grenade or smoke grenade directly in the hatch. That's it. And now as I walk back to the spawn, I should probably explain how it works. So Allies and Germans had two different spawns. It's kind of hard to describe them without you actually knowing what the field looks like. If you want, you can go onto their website. They have a map available there. They have the top spawn and bottom spawn, basically. They're not actually that far apart from each other. It's just a kind of a hill, downhill between the two of them. Allies starting on the top, Germans starting on the bottom. And yeah, also part of how the spawn works is the Germans can spawn from the most recent tank they knocked out, while Allies can spawn from the second tank back from the current active tank, so to speak. The idea is only one tank can be attacked at a time, and the Germans have to knock him out in order, so the Allies progressively get pushed back. However, part of this is I didn't necessarily take advantage of that ever during the game. I just went back to the spawn, mostly because when I was playing the game, most of the fighting I was taking part in, was close to the spawn, so I just stuck to that. I think that's probably one of the downfalls in my team specifically. Spoiler alert, my team lost pretty bad. Final score is like 13-1. Sorry if I spoiled that for you. It should give you a very good indication of how poorly the second half went for my team, though, which I'll explain once we get to the second half of the match. Anyway, see you guys back in the action.
Right, careful not to shoot me at the back.
Okay, maybe not quite right back in the action. I'll be honest, I'm going to leave a bunch of the walking in the game just so you guys can just kind of see the fields a bit more. Because they're actually pretty nice fields for the most part. I quite enjoy them. I unfortunately didn't get an opportunity to be on my favorite field during the game. It just didn't turn out that way. Like I said, partially because of how I played it. I didn't take advantage of the forward spawns. That's my fault. I will make a few criticisms of how the game is organized a little bit, because usually the games are fairly well organized. Just this time around, the organization was maybe a bit lacking, but like I said, I'll get to that later. Meanwhile, you guys enjoy the walking.
Come out and be identified. I can't remember. Find some gnats, you can shoot them. I've seen worse. So where are we going now? Bunch of guys over there. I can't tell who they are. I think they might be blue. They're blue right down at the bottom. lot of blue just moving across the bottom there right now. And occasionally you take pot shots at us. Where? Yeah, probably. Sorry, move along the top here. Didn't tell. I felt something hit here. So, plane? Okay. So you felt something. I didn't know if it was bouncing up. Okay, thank you.
Alright, so it's kind of hard to hear here, but the other guy you see on briefly in frame there, he's on the blue team. He got behind me and mercied me, and basically at this field for this scenario, the mercy range was 20 feet for regular paintballs, round balls, and 40 feet for strike rounds. Most, just for safety. We don't want people getting hurt, and yeah, that's really all it needs. That for clarifying.
They're pushing the ghetto now. They're in Snakes and Ladders, I do believe.
Okay, so we should push on
But last I heard, the current tank is in Snakes and Ladders, which is just past the buildings there.
Yeah. So we push around back this way?
Yeah, there's a couple that are pushing more to the side. Yeah. Right over there. There's a couple. Yeah, not through the wall. I think we should go kind of from that.
Or did? Oh. I don't know better to do. that wall there. Next ladder. And they have the medic.
Huh?
And they have the medic.
I thought it was informal.
No, they got it. Anybody's.
one thing I've definitely noticed is that need to make sure that my action camera is pointing at a better angle. It's kind of hard to see quite what I'm doing. It's pointing at maybe a bit of a slight upwards angle. And now what happened here is,
That's a fire.
yeah, basically one of the smoke grenades caught fire in the dry grass. Fortunately, near each tank was a
Yeah, got it. Cut off, yeah.
Tank and ladders is destroyed.
anyway, and then basically part of it is
Is that literally burning now? The tank's literally burning now.
I forgot to point out earlier, but there's a medic that you can get on your team, and yeah, he will put you back in the game. And fortunately he was right there, so I got medicked. So I get to go back in the fight. Yay! But yeah, but near each tank is a field marshal or ref, whatever you want to call them, and they have a fire extinguisher with them because smoke grenades can start fires. That's why basically the use of smoke grenades in this game was prohibited to only being used on the tanks. That way, they could assure that no fires got started without someone with a fire extinguisher being nearby. Anyway, so back to the shooting.
Where are they? He's out. Ooh, that's a lovely burning smell. In the tower! In the tower! Tower. Oh, what's happening over there? Blue moving up. Oh, okay, that gets it. Oh, there's a guy behind the tank though.
Behind the tank, right outside!
Okay, he's out, he's out! He saw him moving way back there behind the bunker. Two guys. Yeah, pink guy's out. So it's just two of them over there. He's out. He's walking back now.
There's pink guys there right over, so... Wait, hold on, there's a tank over there too.
Do that way still. I know they're blue for sure. Over there! Saw one guy stick his head up. Must be another one over there. Down the tank still.
See them in the bushes here?
I caught a glimpse of him just right up ahead in front of me, but he ducked down.
Okay. Well, I think this is...
Hey, behind the tank, he's out! Let him out!
Sorry?
Alright, let him out! Let him
I
out!
think
Let him
this
out!
is enough to deter the two guys.
Yeah, the problem should be. I just don't. My concern is
Inside the tank.
still in there? Thought he was- My concern is because the guys over there were going to be too preoccupied looking that way, and they can come up through there.
Yeah.
Still one in the tank! One in the tank!
One in the tank?
Yeah.
You were leaving, but there's one back there! Oh, nope.
He's out.
He's out.
I don't want it. I think we're just going to let them come to us.
Well, last tank's over there by the X-ball, but they could potentially come through the X-ball field here to it, but I don't know.
Well, pretty much everyone that was in the spawn point, and I was just there, they all the paint just went into the spawn for the expo.
Yeah, fair enough.
There are really good defensive points here, right?
Yeah, or defending, not attacking. That being said, it's good to have a bit of breathing space. My concern is though them coming up the hill.
You have a strong lineup over there.
Oh yeah, we do. Should be able to hold here.
Someone, they would have to do some halfway around
Yeah, two behind the tank now.
Two guy tank?
Yep.
Alright, let's stop talking and start shooting.
We lost a couple guys out here too.
Yeah, I know. Drop for us, should be able to hold.
And I think they were pushing up the left flank as well.
Are they still trying to push left?
I saw a couple, yeah. There's some smoke over there. Did they get a tank right there? Is that our next tank that we're supposed to defend? I think it was. We only got one tank left, boys. One or two. Huh?
I think the last one's that one right over there.
It's right beside our spawn point from the main spawn point. We're pretty much just closed off.
No, okay. Oh.
How many shots do you have left?
I have maybe half a hopper. 100 balls. Well, we got a strong position around the tank, so we just...
got three of our guys right here. only got one left depending on. There we are.
You watch there. I'm gonna watch back.
I've only got
Oh. Alright, let me know when you're out. Oh, I see one moving up over there. Damn it, got it. He's like rolling around the ground. Yeah. Yep. Is there anybody left? Oh yeah, we did.
We got 2 guys left. 3 guys.
Yeah, I think there's 3.
Well, we have 7. Yeah, those 3. See that?
Yeah, I think we're down to 1 tank. Sorry? He's not doing anything, so I have no idea. That guy in the tank's in or out? I know there's still some behind the wall. I have no idea. I think we're just down to that 1 tank that's by the expo field. Oh, no point down around here. Oh, all the tanks are out? Okay. Which one? No. I thought it was 10 tanks.
Alright, so at this point I'm basically out of paint. The Germans have, I think they've knocked out all 10 tanks, and so it's just a case of, you know, what do we do now? Apparently how it happened is they decided that, didn't actually tell anybody this beforehand, by the looks of it. Maybe I missed that part of the briefing. I'm sure I didn't. But anyway, the Germans then went and they knocked out 3 more tanks from the beginning of the game, you know, back when, you know, from the very start, where they're now completely undefended because, you know, all the Allied players are up here. But yeah, at this point, yeah, I'm just basically out of paint. And I got shot, and I got hit right there.
Game's over.
And then, yeah,
I'm out. Out of paint.
a combination of being out of paint and getting shot and game being over. I'm just like, yep, done.
How you doing?
So isn't it?
How's your rig working out for you? Huh? How's your rig working out?
And yeah, I was just chatting up with my dad here and went with him.
Why is that button?
And at this point, yeah, I'm just
Ow.
getting shot in the back as I'm trying to put my, put my barrel bag on. Got shot a couple times in the back of the leg, and I'm trying to look at who shot me. As this kind of a whatever thing. It's just like, wasn't expecting to get shot, but hey, you're standing around on a paintball field, you might get shot. That's how it goes. Yeah, so this is it for the first half of the game after this 40-minute break, and then another I think it was an hour and a half, 2 hours per half, can't remember the exact timing on it. But yeah, that's that. Long walk back to the parking lot. And Dad's like, and we're trying to figure out if the game's like still actually going or what, because there's just no refs nearby, so we didn't quite know what was happening. Anyway, so whatever, this is it for the first half. I'll see you guys in the next video, and this for the second half, which will probably be either later today or tomorrow on Sunday, depending on when I get around to actually editing it. I'm a great YouTuber. Anyway, in the meanwhile, I'm Xander Turon, and you guys have a lovely day.
I'm having fun. You having fun?